Lionel Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. He wasn't born into fame. He was born into a working-class family, and from the time he could walk, a ball was basically glued to his feet. In the streets of Rosario, he was smaller than everyone else, quieter than most kids. But when he played, it didn't matter. The ball didn't leave him. When he was around 5, Messi started playing for a local club called Grandoli, coached by his dad. Not long after, he joined Newell's Old Boys, one of the biggest youth teams in Argentina. That's where people began to realize he wasn't just talented, he was unreal. But there was a problem no amount of skill could hide. Messi wasn't growing like other kids. At about 10 or 11, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment was expensive, reportedly around $900 a month, and his family couldn't afford it for long. Newell's helped a little, and River Plate showed interest. But when it came time to cover the medical costs, nothing fully happened. It looked like his dream might end before it even started. Not because he wasn't good enough, but because it cost too much for him to keep growing. That's when FC Barcelona entered the story. Messi's family arranged a trial in Spain. Even though he was tiny, he was so good that Barcelona couldn't ignore him. The club agreed to bring him to their academy, La Masia, and help pay for his treatment. There's a famous story that Barcelona's sporting director, Carles Rexach, was so sure about Messi that he offered a deal immediately, reportedly written on a paper napkin, because he didn't want to risk losing him. So at 13 years old, Messi left everything, his friends, his city, his country, and moved to Barcelona. It wasn't easy. He was homesick, far from his extended family, and still physically smaller than most players. But on the field, he was different. His balance, his control, the way he could change direction without slowing down, it made coaches and teammates stop and stare. He progressed through Barcelona's youth teams fast. Then in 2004, at just 17 years old, Messi made his first team debut for Barcelona. He wasn't a superstar yet, but you could see what was coming. The way he played didn't look like someone trying to be great. It looked like someone who was born for it. From there, the rise was unstoppable. Goals, trophies, and records. But the real beginning of Messi's story isn't just talent. It's that a small kid with a huge problem didn't quit. His family took a risk, Barcelona took a chance, and Messi took every training session like it was his last. Like, follow, and leave a comment. What story we should do next?